Welcome you to another episode of Prop Coach, where we touch on the new segment here of Prop Coach jargons and terminologies. All jargons and terminologies that you as a real estate agent need to know on the first date starting in this industry. Today we talk about commissions. Yes, of course. You might say, I know what commissions are, but let's dive a little bit deeper. Commissions are simply the compensation that is paid to either a real estate brokerage or from the real estate brokerage to the agent in terms of the work and the deals that agents are able to close. So once you close a deal or once you close a listing and you convert them and the transaction is passed, then agents usually get paid a compensation. And that compensation usually is in the form of a commission. Now, this commission, of course, is different from what we call a professional fee. Professional fees are usually the fees that agencies or brokerages charge directly to either developers or to sellers. That professional fee, when it comes in to the agency or brokerage, then it still has to go through a split where the agent gets their part. That split is the commission. That commission has to be paid out, of course, after the transactions are complete and all the legal documentations are signed. Now, what kind of commissions are there out there? Usually you only see two forms. The most popular form is usually a percentage of the selling price. Usually you have agreed upon a commission fee before selling the property. This can be anywhere between the 2, 3, 4, 5, all the way up to 6% in many countries. Some countries, they cap this commission by law. There's no such thing as a minimum commission. That means that for a lot of agents, they need to negotiate their commission with the sellers. And I always advise, don't negotiate your commission too low because you need this commission for many, many reasons. Because this commission is not your income. It's like your revenue. From this commission, you will also need to pay your expenses, like your car, your phone, and most probably a lot of marketing expenses. Within the commission, for most countries, it's also covering a lot of marketing resources. Commission is like your revenue, like a business revenue, like you're an entrepreneur in this business and you pay your expenses from it. And from there, you will get a profit margin. That's the money that we actually call your income. So why is it important for you to know about commissions? Well, if it's your income, that's basically the fuel of your business. But I always say to all real estate agents and professionals out there, know how to negotiate your commission and always keep your commission at a good standard. I mean, you're going to do a lot of work for it. You're going to put a lot of marketing resources in it. And on top of that, you want to have a good reward. Since you're an entrepreneur in this business, you should owe yourself a good commission. What is, of course, allowed by law. When and where do you see these commissions? Of course, they start with the very first meeting that you have with a seller or a landlord, where you agree with them that in the event that you sell or rent out this property, they owe you a commission. This usually is stated into a listing agreement or an authorization to sell and authorization to let. Don't let your seller just list with you without this agreement. It's protected for you that in the event that you sell for them, that they also owe you this money, that they have to pay you. And since they only have to pay you after the transaction is done and all the legal documents are signed, you always want to legally protect yourself that this commission is owed to you. So who is involved in a commission? Well, this can be a lot of parties. For most countries, the seller or the landlord pays the commission. There are events that also buyers pay commission to a buyer agent. But 90% of the time, sellers or landlords pay this commission. But it doesn't mean that all the commission goes to you. Usually the first part goes to the agency that will take their split. And then it depends a little bit if you have a co-broke situation, or some countries call it a co-agency, where two or multiple agencies are involved in the deal. This is where commissions have to be split. And then from there, again, as they are split between those two agencies or multiple agencies, then there's also the company split, the agency split with the agent. So a commission rarely is 100% for the agent alone. There are a couple of splits based on the amount of people involved in this deal. So never calculate yourself too rich, as at the end of the day, the more people that are involved in the transactions, the more splits that they will have to make. Okay. That's everything you need to know about commissions. Hope you learned something. If you want to know a specific jargon or terminology, and we can teach you here at Prop Coach, just let us know in the comment box and we'll be happy to explain it all to you. Up till next time. Oh, and by the way, and don't forget to stay tuned here on our YouTube channel here at Prop Coach. I hope to see you next time.